Good morning, my name's Tom with Holman RV. I'll be showing your wildwood to you this morning, and we'll get started here on the passenger side. I have your awning out. Your awning is for shade control only. Do not leave it out in stormy weather or windy weather. It will not take that. So bring it in at night, bring it in if you're not around your unit, bring it in stormy weather. Your roof has a solid membrane, front to back, side to side. There's a Dicor sealant across the front, one across the back. Everything that comes up through your roof has Dicor sealant around it. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this sealant that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. So we'll start up here with your garage or your storage area all the way through. You'll see that you have a on-off switch for your battery, and then for your solar meter that will show you how much energy you're storing or how much you have left. So come on around your storage area in front with your spare tire and your battery. You also have your button for getting your unit on and off your tow vehicle. So you just hit extend to raise it and retract to lower it. Once you've backed into your campsite and you've leveled it up on the low side tires, then you will raise it up and get it off of your tow vehicle. Pull your tow vehicle away from the unit. Then you can use the front jacks to raise and level your unit. We come on around to the side. You have your LP tanks here. Your LP tanks are both full and ready to use. This regulator shows that we're pulling from this tank first, this little arrow. Once this tank runs dry, this will turn green or black. It's already green. Then you can turn it to the other one, and it's full, so it will turn back to green, and that way you can take the empty one off and get it filled. You'll never run out of LP that way. So come around to the other side of your storage area. You have several things in here. You have a satellite and cable hookup. You have your winterization system here, and it's on normal because your system has been de-winterized. But when you get ready to winterize, you'll switch it to the winterized location, and you can use this into your antifreeze, and it will pull antifreeze into your system and winterize your unit. Down here is your city water connection. It's a good idea to have a pressure regulator for to keep it at 55 pounds. Your freshwater fill is here in case you do not have city water, and your black tank flush is here for the front bathroom. Once you've dumped your black tanks and it still shows there's something in it, it means there's something caught on the sensors. So you can hook a hose up to this port and make sure you're in a dump and the black valve is open, and then you can turn the water on and flush out your tank. You can bring your water hoses and every electric all the way up through here. Behind that you'll find your on-demand water heater. You want to make sure that the system is up and running, and there's a little blow-off valve to let you know that. You just don't want to light it off without anything in it. In order to use your on-demand water heater, it's best to run the hot water first until the water heater can produce the hot water to whatever sink or that you or shower you desire. And once you've done that, then you can add cold water to it to get a temperature you desire. Your front sewer connection is located under the belly here, and your rear bathroom connection is back here. Your black valve is for your toilet, and the gray is for your sink and shower. you want to make sure you're in a dump, and before you open the black valve will allow the toilet to drain, and then you'll close that valve and open the gray, and it'll wash out your hose. The 50 amp service is located here, and the 50 to 30 adapter is yours as well, in case you run into a site that does not have 50 amps where you're camping. Your rear bathroom also has a black tank flush. Operates the same way. You just want to make sure you're in a dump, the black valve is open, then you can turn a water hose on this port and it will clean out your tank. One other thing, when you get to your campsite and you've leveled it up on the low side tires and you've leveled it up with the jacks up front, then you can stabilize the rear by extending stabilizers located in the rear and with that button. So come on around to your outdoor kitchen. Your small refrigerator is 110 only, so it's only going to operate when you're in camp. Your water is operating back here as well. You do have a light switch here, and your cooktop is located here, your griddle, and the gas connection for it is located underneath the body. This is your furnace exhaust, and it does get hot, but it's not the reason we're going to tell you this. It's a good idea to get a screen for this to keep mud daubers and little varmints out. That way you won't have an expensive repair bill. You do have outdoor speakers. They are water resistant, not waterproof. Do not spray directly into them. They will take you washing the unit down and occasional rainwater. You also have an exhaust fan over your cooktop and receptacle, and hook up to your antenna on board for a TV. Now we'll go inside and do the same thing. As we come inside, your service panel is located up to your right, and it has your awning in and out here, and of course we'll put that in before after we finish this. Your slide out buttons are here. Water pump is on because we have onboard water, not city water. Heater tank, if you are camping in colder weather, you may want to keep your tanks warmer so they will flow when you get ready to dump them. You have light switches here, and above that you can push the fresh tank. It shows you there's 2/3 full. Your battery is fully charged. We're plugged in, so it's actually charging. Black tank, this is the one up front, the black tank in the rear, and the two gray tanks front and back as well. The water heater, on-demand water heater, turns on here, and then you can run the temperature up to where you want it, and turn it off by just pushing the button again. You have a light switch here for your cabin lights, as well as a dimmer switch located there. So we're going up to the bedroom. You have a nice sized bed, light switch as you come in, slide out button is located here, and you have a nice, almost a walk-in closet with barn doors. You want to make sure those are latched before you travel, so they're not sliding back and forth. Put a TV in for you and connected it up. This is connected to your booster that's located on the main TV, so you need the HD booster to pick up HD stations. You do have your own AC up here, and it's run by the AC thermostat back here. Have a nice TV here. Slide out. This couch makes into a bed, as well as your dinette set. The table just pushes down and sets on each side, and then you can pull the pillows up to make a bed here as well. Before we leave the living room and kitchen, we'll talk about your refrigerator. Your refrigerator is 12 volt, so it will continue to run when you are plugged into your tow vehicle, and keep your food cold. Beside that, your cooktop. Turned the gas on earlier. Not got up here yet. But if you turn the valves on, they will light. Each one has its own sparker and a light to work by. Your microwave is up above that. Nice size microwave. And then you do have a fan and light over your cooktop to make things brighter. Your keys for your unit will be located here at the faucet of your sink. And as we go back into the bunkhouse, before we do that, your thermostat is located here for your AC, so you can dial it up or down to get it as cold or as hot as you like. And it is good to just run one at a time. If you're hooked up to 30 amps, you can only do one at a time. If you're hooked up to 50 amps, then you can run both ACs. You have a light switch here. We come into the bunkhouse. You have a higher bunk with storage down below. Couch folds out into a bed, and then you have an upper bunk as well. With the rear bathroom, a nice rear bathroom with its own tub, sink, and toilet. Your toilet flushes with foot pedal. Simply push it down and back up to flush it. Barely touch it, you'll fill the bowl to where you want to use it. After use, you'll push it all the way down to flush it. This is where you put your black tank chemicals. Black tank chemicals can either be in a packet or liquid. They both work just as well as long as they are for RV, and that will keep your tank smelling good, and also break up the solids and the paper. So make sure that before you start camping, you put black tank chemicals down each toilet, and after you've dumped, even if you're going home, it's a good idea to put more chemicals in, a little bit of water that will splash around, wash out your tank, clean off your sensors, and keep your tank smelling nice and fresh. That pretty well takes care of the walkthrough. If you have any questions once you receive or view this on YouTube, don't hesitate to call. We'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions. We want to thank you for buying your unit from Holman.